Hi, it's Gordon here from Maxwell. Today we're going to talk about how you would change your first block. We're going to demonstrate by changing a text block, or adding a text block, should I say. It's probably a good idea to point out that in a MaxiWeb website template there are a number of components that remain the same, I guess. In a header, for instance, we have areas that are global areas, and what we mean by global areas is a global area. When you change it on one page, you will reflect all of those changes on every page within your website. And the same applies to a footer. We also carry global footers. The reason for that is that you don't want to change a small detail, for instance, in your menu, and then have to go to every page within your website to make the same change over and over again. And the same with footers, etc. So logos and menus usually stay the same on the header of every website, and the same with footers and those things that are in the footer. So you tend to keep those things that you want on every page within the header or the footer. Okay, so in the body of a page there are areas that remain constant only on that page. They're not reflected anywhere else in the website, and if you wish to have the same thing somewhere else in the website, they're never linked. You just need to go to each page and copy them across, or repeat them there. Okay, so let's have a look at a website. So what I've done is I've got a second demo website, which is a very raw and basic website template, and that's how we start out. So we'll go and have a look at that first, and then we'll come back to this website, which is our demo website, and we'll make some changes here. So if I just move over to the Demo 2 website that we've got here, and sign in. You will sign in with the username and password that we've supplied you previously when we delivered the site to you. So once you've signed in, you'll see the usual layout of the website. In this case, I've got a little pop-up here, and that comes with your website. And we can talk about how we would add a pop-up to the front page, or any page for that matter, later on. So here we are inside a standard template from where we start the layout initially. So what we'll do is we'll place the template into edit mode, and we'll just explain the different areas that you see. See, as you can see now, there are a number of different areas in this website. So we've got the empty site-wide header, and this is global, and this is usually denoted by the fact that when you hover over a global area, the border has a blue outline, as opposed to when you hover over a page body, it is green. So the title that you've got here, being empty site-wide header, is only a suggestion of what you may want to put there. You can put anything you like. You can put a text block there, you can put a menu there, for instance, you could put your logo, but it's only our suggestion as what you may wish to put there. And the same goes for the navigation area and a search area. If you have a look at the MaxiWeb site, you'll find that there's a search area and there is a Buy Now button placed in that particular block. This has been split up into areas, and this here is one area called the main area, and inside the main area we have a layout with 4 columns in it. We've got the site-wide footer, and we've got the legal. Now these are all global, one because they're blue, and you'll notice that we've actually put a little notation here to give you a hint as to the fact that it is a global area, being a site-wide area. And of course we've got the legal comments down the bottom for the template and the login logout button. So let's go back to let's try one first here, and then we'll add a block on the demo website. So we go to the plus sign here, we click on the plus sign, it opens the list of basic blocks that can be placed, and they're quite extensive. You'll find most of the items that you would ever need in here, so you can put YouTube in here, you can put image sliders, whatever you wish to do. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to enter a text box. So if you drag the text box across, you'll find that as you get over the area that you need or intend to drop it into, the border will increase in size. So in this case, it's gone to a thick green border, being the page border. We just let it go when we get to that point. And what will happen next is we'll get a pop-up area where we can enter our text. And we can just enter our text into this area. The one thing that is interesting here is if you wish, you can actually enter any text in here. You can cut and paste text, so you can copy text across if that's what you want to do, and you can just paste that in there. You can copy that text from anywhere, one of your other websites, just copy and paste off the web browser, or you can copy and paste from the screen. The screen is quite simple, so let's have a look here. We'll just do something simple. There is a handy little place that I use.
It's 7 o'clock.
So I'll just generate some random text. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste a bit of text here. Copy that. We'll go back to our website where we've got the text box ready to go, and we'll just paste that back in, and see, that's how easy it is. Now if we were to save, we can format that. We'll format this to a heading type 3, and there we go. We save that, and that's as simple as it is to put text into a block. And as you see, a green bar has come up and said that that is now edited. Now at this point in time, it's not open to the World Wide Web. What you'll find is, we'll just get rid of that. What you'll find is that when you click the green button, it will ask you to either save it or publish it. So you've got publish changes, save changes, and discard changes. If you save the changes, it will save the changes for you to review only. So the World Wide Web would not be able to see it. If you publish changes, it will take it out to the World Wide Web, or you can just discard the changes. In this case, that's what we'll do. We'll discard the changes, and that's it. Changes all discarded, and we're back to a normal website. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll log out of this website. We'll go back to the demo website, and we'll talk about adding a block to the normal demo website. So here we are back at the other website once again. We'll log in. With the username and password that you've used previously. We're in there. Now let's say we want to add a block to this particular cell. Oh no, let's make it across the center here. Oh no, perhaps this little block here, and we'll do two things. We'll add a text block, and it's interesting to an existing block area or column. So what we have here is a layout that's got 3 columns in it. We want to add a text block to it. Now what you'll see when you drag across here, because there is already a block contained in here, we want to add it in again. You'll see how we get a short, thick area at the bottom. that's suggesting that we're going to put it into that middle cell. If we were to put it into the left cell, do it on the left, and you'll see the same thing. So we'll just put our text in there that we copied before. There we go. We'll take all of that out. We don't need all of that text. We'll delete some. And let's put a short little header at the top. So this is a short little sample. Remove that space, and let's put a format on that of a header type 3. We save that, and there we are. We've got it nicely formatted in that cell or that column within the area that we have. Now to edit it is quite simple. We just go and edit the block, and we can use any of these items along here. We might want to, for instance, put some bullet pointing in. So we'll do that, and it's very simple to use. You can use bullet points or numbering, so we'll put numbering in. That's how easy it is. Okay, we then save that, and that's saved to the record. And of course, before you publish to the before you go to the World Wide Web or log out, don't forget to publish your changes. Okay, just click on publish, and that will be done. That's it for today. Look forward to catching up next time on another subject. Bye for now.